What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Cleaning Green Lawn Service in beautiful but still cold South Georgia. 37 degrees this morning. It's too cold, man. Too cold. It's about 7:40 in the morning. Gonna leave here about 8 o'clock. Maybe by the time we go get the straw and get to the job, you know, it'll be in the 40s anyway, hopefully. So, just one of them things. I got to get this truck parked. This one's nice and warm. Now I got to get in the other one. My gas mileage doesn't do that great in the winter because I crank this thing up and let it run for 15 minutes to drive it a football field from the house to here. I thought I actually had ice on the window, but it was just dew. But anyway, got some good news, man. Got some good news. Should be some concrete in there tomorrow. Guy that come out and looked at it the other day gave me a price. I said, let's do it. Let's do it, man. A really good price, I think. So, because all I'm giving him is the labor. I'm paying for all the concrete and stuff separate. But I thought, for the price he told me, I thought, it makes more sense for me to pay him than me to try to do it, even if I had the tools, honestly. And put it like this, if I go out and work for the day, while he's doing that, I'll make the money to pay him so I can cut grass, what I know how to do, and he can pour concrete, what he knows how to do, and it'll be basically about a break even. So, you know. Anyway, we get over here and get this other truck fired up and get it ready to go. Now you see, the problem is we start at 8 o'clock. Day 3. Day 3's already got a half of an occurrence. 5 occurrences, you're terminated. All right, here's what we got. We get all this trimmed up, tidied up good. Get grass cleaned out the beds. And this basically goes all the way around the front. And about halfway down the side, we also got that big bed out there. Z-Man's about to start on that. And I'm gonna start on this right here. And yeah, man, we're gonna get it done. All right, man, there we go. Does that look any different? A little bit, maybe. And Z-Man finna leave me. Got that out there done. They gonna get up all the pine cones and stuff, but anyway, everything's trimmed up. Should be good to go now. Need to knock a little bit of this off of, I see a couple of places where I blew here. We got it on top of the plants, which this straw will end up falling. It'll end up falling back through. Ain't really that big a deal, but yeah, there we go, man. Got it done. All right, we got back to the house. Got a couple extra rolls of straw unloaded. And Z-Man's gone, so we got done at 12. Well, I'm gonna pay him to 12. It wasn't quite 12, but anyway, I'm riding up here. I got to go measure for a privacy fence for Deacon across the road. So I just went in and checked some of the pricing to see what stuff looked like. Still pretty doggone expensive putting fencing up. The last time I did it fencing, the material was really high, and it was for 6-foot dog ear, it was almost $30 a linear foot. I put up like a 110-foot fence, and it was like $3 grand. Now that's labor and material, but it's the 4x4s have come down. The pickets haven't changed a whole bunch, and the concrete hasn't really changed much since that time. It might be the difference of maybe $1.50 a bag, But now, like the 4x4s are like half what they were, and the 2x4s, the 2x4s are concrete or picket. Those haven't changed like the 4x4s have. So, anyway, and that's just the fence. That's just the material to install the fence. Now I think he's wanting the fence painted. So, you know, that's a whole nother. I just kind of guesstimated on a 6-foot fence at 200 feet. He just said he just kind of guesstimated at 200 feet. That's 1,200 square feet. That's a lot of paint, a lot of primer, and a lot of paint. You'd have to get 5 gallons of both. That'd be at least 5 gallons, I would think. So you'd be, yeah, that stuff ain't cheap. So, now good thing is you can spray that, but anyway, we'll go up here and take a look at it. He'll watch the video. He's one of the subscribers. Yeah, man, it's gonna cost $50 a foot. Go ahead and get him prepared. So anyway, but you know, things like this, it may sometimes on stuff like this, if you don't have any idea what it's gonna be, you start looking at, ooh. I mean, I've had things like that I wanted to do, and then once I realized what it was gonna cost, I was like, nah, I don't need it that bad. So anyway, go up here and take a look at it and see what we got. So here's the area. I don't know, I'm not sure where we want to come to out here, but he did say we was probably got to trim back that cedar tree to run under it and go to the cedar tree at the back. So I'm just going to take the measuring wheel and get a rough, just a rough measurement. You know, at the end of the day, it's X amount of foot. So we can go, you know, if you want to take 10 foot off, or if you want to add 20 foot or whatever, you know, it really won't matter as far as that goes. But this will get us in the ballpark. So in fact, I'm gonna get out from under that tree. Look at that, man, I'm counting them dollars. Let's see. That's 100 foot. We had 140. And I'm not sure. See, I don't even know where the property line is. What I'm going to do is this. That's 178 feet. So 178 feet. 178 feet would be the max amount, you know, that we would have to go. So now he may be wanting to stop at this one right here. But I had to get the power company to come out here. Well, I'm gonna have to call 811 or 811, yeah. Because see, there's a telephone terminal right there. And boy, if you cut them lines, you got to pay. Unless you call it in. If you call it in and it ain't marked, then you cut it, then it's on them. But I got that. And then right there, he's got the pump house. So I know there's gonna be water lines coming off it. So anyway, I don't see him out and about today. I see the vehicle here, but the door and all is closed to the house. I'll probably just what I'm gonna do is figure out. I'm gonna concrete in the price per foot. and because I need to call a couple places, see, you know, I might get a better deal somewhere else, so, on material. So I'm gonna figure out what it's gonna cost a foot, and then, you know, at the max he's at 178. So, and this is pretty level ground, so that's it's not gonna be too bad as far as that goes. But that's still, man, it's a lot of posts, it's a lot of pickets. So anyway, we get back to the shop. I got something I need to get done down there. I got to show y'all something funny. I shouldn't do this probably going down the road, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I put a picture of my tractor on top of a brush pile pushing trees on Instagram and Facebook, and my caption was, my tractor identifies as a dozer. Right now, I'm gonna show y'all the I'll show you the comments on it. This comment's from the guy that does all my welding. He responded, I know. Oh man, yeah, that's about right. He does know. He's welded all over that thing. So anyway, I've been down cleaning up at the shop. I'll try to show y'all that when I get back if I think about it, but I'm headed up here now to the electrical supply place. I guess you got to fill out a credit application there for your business in order to be a contractor. I don't really need credit. I mean, but I pay for it when I go in there. But the guy told me, he said, no, man, you need to get that contractor account because it saves you a lot of money. So I was like, okay. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down here and turn in this application, and I guess they'll call my references on there or whatever. I had to put down 2 banks and 3 suppliers that I currently use, which I don't have but 2, so I put 2 on there. I'll see what they say about it. I mean, they probably don't really need all that as long as you signed it and you got the, I mean, I signed it, I got my social security number on there. They're gonna get their money, you know. So, and anyway, so I'm gonna run up here and get that done. I don't know if they do it instant or, you know, you have to wait a week or what the case is, but I'm getting ready. You know, I'm gonna have to wire up my shop. So I figure, you know, I mean, if that thing saves me 10, 15, 20%, whatever it is. I know on a sink drain I bought in there that was really expensive. It was like $75 or something, and they gave it to me for the contractor price just to help me out because it was so expensive and they didn't have the other one in stock. And I mean, it saved me $15, I think, $10 or $15 on a $75 purchase. So, you know, that's a pretty good percentage. So I don't know. It's probably like the place I get the lumber at. Lumber, you get a real good discount. Anything else you buy there, you don't really get much discount on. What it all comes back to is how much they mark it up determines how much they can give you a discount. Some things just don't have a margin, that much margin. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. Check back with y'all. All right, I got that thing turned in, and apparently they don't even do it there at the store. They got multiple locations, so I guess they probably got an office somewhere where people, you know, sit behind a computer and do that kind of stuff or something. But anyway, I don't know how long it takes, nor do I really, you know, it is what it is. I didn't think to ask the lady that if I needed that for a contractor account. If I can just get a contractor account, I don't care nothing about the charging and billing me once a month and all that stuff. Don't matter to me. I just pay it when I go in there. Now, it is handy to have an account though if you send somebody up there to get something, you know. And like if they in town and you need something picked up and they don't have one of our business credit cards, they could just go in there and say, hey, we need this, put it on Clean and Green. So anyway, I'm on if I don't hear nothing back from them by the time I need my electrical stuff, then I'll go in there and ask them, you know, hey, say, look, can I get the contractor price and I just pay for it? Because that's the main thing. I ain't worried about charging. I just want to be able to I want to be able to get the best price I can get. So, you know, anyway, we got that done. So I'm gonna get off here because I already made this thing long. I get back to shop, I'll show you what we done there today, and then we'll close it out. All right, I got everything out there so they can come in the morning and do what they got to do and pour that concrete, man. So, but that ain't, y'all done seen that. I was gonna show you what I did out here. I didn't get any video of it. Y'all see me running the tractor around all over this place. But what I started out doing was taking the blade and dragging, just trying to shed the water off all of this. And well, that was all full of trees. So there they are. I went ahead and got all that up, and I need to push it over some more, but because what I'm going to try to do is make this eventually probably clean out on the other side of that pole and make it, I may make it where you can come in here and spin around and pull back in. I mean, I had to get all these big trees out to do that, but that's way down the road. I was just playing around here. I started out, like I said, trying to slope it, make sure that I'm getting water off, and I enjoy being on the tractor, so I just kept going, you know. Kept going while I was at it. That whole thing that needs to be tightened. This thing's off center. But anyway, that's what we got going on. So hopefully tomorrow, hopefully the next video, I'll be able to show you some concrete. I hope so. Hey, appreciate you taking the time to watch, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from him. Hope you have a great day.